Hi, I'm Valerie Janice, and today in A Librarian Explains, we're going to discuss citations. Citations. So first you ask, why should you cite your sources? Citations are important. They credit the author of the original work. It allows your audience to identify the source material and find the source material so that if they are covering and looking up more on the topic, they can find more of that material. It gives your paper more validation because it supports your perspective with other people's ideals and thoughts in that field. And it also helps you avoid plagiarism. When should you cite your sources? This is a good question. The information that contributes to your perspectives and thoughts, but it's somebody else's words and thoughts, is where you should cite. So think about using direct quotes of more than one word. You're using these authors' words to make your point. When you're paraphrasing and you're using someone else's ideals, but you're putting them in your own words, you still need to cite if you're paraphrasing. Even if it's common knowledge, where did you find this common knowledge at? Any statistical information, you should cite. And if you're not certain if you should cite, just cite the source, because then at least you say, this is where I got this information at. And always cite your sources. When you are doing in-text citations, there is a way that you can write it so that it flows. So when you're doing a quote, usually you do the author of the quote, the publication date, and then your signal phrase. This is your words that says why you're using this information, why you're using this quote in your paper, how it connects to your thoughts and your words. And then you use your quotation mark, and then you use the page number, and you do the final punctuation. So I always think of it as a s'more. So you never start a paragraph or end a paragraph with a quote. So your words that lead into your quote are the graham cracker crust or the graham crackers. The signal phrase is the chocolate. You don't necessarily need it, but it makes it better. And then the quote is the marshmallow filling. And you don't want to sit there and hold a marshmallow that's toasted in your hands. So that's why you need all of this so that you can make a really good s'more. One thing with Oglala Lakota College is we do a lot of Lakota classes and that type of thing. And so it's really important to think about interview citations. We use them for the education department, but we also use them in our Lakota classes. So when you are using interviews, they're part of personal communications, including personal letters, memos, personal emails, class discussions, and presentations. One thing to remember is that you do not add them to your reference page, only do in-text citations. So when you're doing in-text citations, you can write C. Conroy, personal communications, May 9, 2019, or C. Conroy, personal emails, May 9, 2019. Or you can even go, in my interview with Mr. Conroy, 2019, we discussed this. In her presentation with Ms. Janice, 2021, she stated this. So you can use this in-text format to use interviews. And then you have your citation page, your reference page. So I broke it down and used, like I was writing a paper about traditional plants. And so I found a video, scholarly journal, magazine, trade journal, web blog, online journal, a book, a website, government publication, and a newspaper. They are all similar, but there are slight differences. And the similarities are that you do the author's last name and initials. If there are more than one, you continue that format. Then you use the year of publication and then the title of the paper. The academic journal or place of publication. Then you use the volume number, the issue number, the page range, and the DOI. If it does not have a DOI or it's just a website, you can add that. But this is usually the format of doing a citation on your paper. There are also citation help sites like easybib.com, Citation Machine, CiteThisForMe.com. Now, some of them you do have to pay for, or some you have to watch ads in order to access them, but they are good resources to have. So I hope that helps with your citation help. If you have any questions, please contact the librarians at Waxahachie TP Library, and have a great day.